Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm making this video because I wanted to give my opinion on what I think the optimal setup for a dip belt is. In this video, we're going to be looking at a few methods to set up and configure the dip belt, and then we're going to come to the conclusion what the best method is for your weighted calisthenics movements. To begin, let's take a look at the 3 primary methods to set up a dip belt before diving into the details. Firstly, we have the traditional approach, which is set up by attaching the carabiner connected to a chain one side, threading the chain through the weight and attaching to the other side. Secondly, we have the loop-through method, which is set up by attaching the carabiner on one side of the belt, then threading it through the other side. After that, we thread it through the weight before attaching it back to the first side. Lastly, we have the lock and attach method. This method is set up by firstly attaching a carabiner in between both sides of the dip belt to lock it around your waist. Then we attach another carabiner to one end before threading the chain through the weight and attaching it to the other side. Okay, now let's look at the traditional approach and talk about the benefits and disadvantages. The traditional approach is simple and effective. You simply put the belt through the chain and attach it to the other side and you're pretty much good to go. Although this method is easy to set up, it does depend on a combination of load and a specific angle to keep the belt secured around your waist. This works effectively when you're performing linear exercises with a moderate load, such as the weighted dip. However, when attempting exercises that involve a broader, non-linear range of motion, or when opting to use the belt with lighter weights, the belt may tend to slip, resulting in discomfort and a need for frequent adjustments. Next, let's talk through the loop-through attaching method. I believe this is currently the most popular method of setting up a dip belt at the moment, and it does work well as threading the chain in this manner secures the belt around the waist, using the load to keep the chain tightened. This method generally works okay, but it does have quite a few drawbacks. Firstly, as you start to add heavier weights, the tightness of the belt and chain increases, which can make it quite uncomfortable to wear. On top of that, as both carabiners are attached to one side, all of the weight is effectively pulling on one side, which can cause the belt and the weight distribution to become slightly uneven, which again can cause discomfort and some imbalances in movement. The last issue I have with this method is that it has the longest loading and unloading time, as you have to fully unthread the belt to detach it from the weight, instead of being able to just simply clip off the carabiners. The last method I want to talk about is the lock and attach method. This method uses 3 carabiners, one to secure the weight and the other 2 to attach the chain. By configuring the belt in this manner, you effectively fasten it around your waist, enabling you to wear the belt consistently while easily detaching the weight and chain as required. Initially, this approach can take more time to set up, as you may have to test which carabiner and belt size works best to get it fastened comfortably. However, once you have it set up correctly, the process of loading and unloading is the fastest and most efficient out of all 3 methods. Another point that needs to be considered is the material of choice you're going to use to attach the weights to the belt. The main 3 choices you have are the steel chain, the rope, and the nylon strap. The chain is the traditional choice and provides a robust and secure connection between the weights and the belts. It's ideal for lifting heavy and ensures that the weights don't accidentally detach during your workout. Out of the 3 choices, chains are the least comfortable and are known to cause scratches on your legs and can also damage your workout shorts depending on the setup. The chain is also the heaviest choice and the most clunky to set up and detach, although some people do enjoy the sound of the chain when it clanks against the floor. Next, let's take a look at the rope attachment. The rope is the smallest and lightest choice out of the 3. It offers a good level of comfort and is very easy to thread through the weight and attach to the belt. It's probably the best choice for travel and portable use. The main downside of the rope attachment is that they usually come in a fixed length or can be quite tedious to adjust. To overcome this issue of adjustability, if you have different lengths of ropes available, but again this will be an additional cost and space. Next, let's talk about the nylon daisy chain strap. The daisy chain is the most comfortable, versatile and adjustable out of the 3 choices, and it has the middle ground in terms of durability and weight. The main benefit of this type of attachment is that it's easy to adjust and it's also very portable. A minor annoyance of this type of strap is that sometimes it can catch on the carabiner when you're loading and deloading, which can be quite annoying and slow down the process. Having examined the various configurations and attachment options, it's time to determine the optimal setup, and in my opinion, the lock and attach method with the daisy chain attachment stands out as the best choice. This setup guarantees a secure, comfortable fit for the dip belt around your waist and offers the flexibility to easily adjust the attachment's length during exercises. Furthermore, I believe it's the most efficient and quickest method for loading and unloading the weight plates, allowing you to do so without having to remove the belt. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this video provided you with some useful information on setting up a dip belt. If it did, please like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more fitness tips like these. Until next time.